What is the product lifecycle? The product lifecycle consists of 5 stages. 1. Product development. 2. Introduction. 3. Growth. 4. Maturity. 5. Decline. Every product goes through these 5 stages at least once in its lifetime. Product development refers to the stage where the product is initially being developed before being brought to the market for the first time. Introduction refers to the first time the product is launched to the market. This is where you obtain your first customers and begin to generate revenue. Growth. The growth stage often begins once a product has found what is called product market fit. We will cover more on this later. This is where the market begins to pull your product and it reaches the mass market. During this stage, your growth and revenue lines begin to sharply increase, and the focus is on scaling the product to support growth. Maturity begins once the growth curve starts to flatten out. This is when your product has begun to reach its market cap in its current state. At this stage, your growth and revenue begin to flatten, and therefore the focus switches towards optimization. Decline is when a product begins to recede. Whilst typically being a sign of product failing, some products naturally have a use-by date. For example, when technology gets superseded or becomes obsolete. Finding product market fit. Product market fit, PMF, can be defined as a product that satisfies a high enough market demand to be viable. This is not to be confused with finding solution problem fit, where a solution adequately solves a problem. Product market fit goes deeper than that. For a product to have PMF, it needs to meet all 3 dimensions of desirability, feasibility, and viability. A product that people want but aren't willing to pay for or has no sustainable business model to support it fails to meet the viability criteria. Further, a product with a great business model that isn't compelling enough for customers to desire it fails the desirability criteria. Getting product right means finding product market fit. It does not mean launching the product. It means getting to the point where the market accepts your product and wants more of it. Fred Wilson. First to market seldom matters. Rather, first to product market fit is almost always the long-term winner. Time after time, the winner is the first company to deliver the food the dogs want to eat. Andy Rachleff. Sean Ellis was an early employee who helped the likes of Dropbox, Logmail, and Eventbrite all scale into billion-dollar companies and devise a test to determine whether your product has found PMF or not. After benchmarking nearly 100 different startups, he found that if over 40% of your customers answered very disappointed to the question, how would you feel if you could no longer use the product, that it was a strong indication that you found PMF. Sean Ellis test. How would you feel if you could no longer use the product service? Very disappointed, somewhat disappointed, not disappointed. Created by Sean Ellis, he found that when over 40% of your customers and consumers responded that they would be very disappointed if they could no longer use your product, then there was a good chance that you had reached product market fit. Avoiding decline. An important aspect of why product thinking is essential for digital banking products is because of its focus on ongoing management and maintenance of the product. When projects end, it creates space for products to be disruptive, become stale, and move into decline. The time it takes to spin up a new project can be months, and in that time, the product can fall further into decline. An important aspect of product thinking is managing products through their life cycle in order to maximize effectiveness and avoid and/or delay decline for as long as possible. Maintaining innovation and ensuring that you're constantly adapting and continuing to meet your users' needs is essential. This is where continuous delivery and ensuring your product continues to innovate and remain relevant is necessary to avoid decline. This can often mean pivoting the product. Netflix, as an example, began as a DVD postal service that eventually turned into online video streaming.